Good morning and welcome to Cocoa Break. We are continuing our National Reading Month festivities by talking about books with a very special guest.
Noelle, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm a fourth grader at All Saints Academy. That's the school I go to. I really want to be an architect when I grow up.
That's awesome.
That sounds so cool.
Why do you want to be an architect?
I really like drawing floor plans and designing things.
That's so cool. Oh my
And
gosh.
you also really, really love books. Perfect. You're in good company.
Yes. So what's your favorite book then? Everyone's got a favorite book.
One one's probably I like Secrets from the House of Delgado.
Oh, okay. We happen to have a copy right here. Look at that.
Yeah.
So what do you like about this book?
It's kind of mysterious. It's sad at the beginning because like her parents die and things, but then it gets better.
Nice.
I feel like it's gonna only go up from
I
there.
was gonna say, yeah, it starts off on a downer, but cool.
Is there anything else you like about it?
Well, I don't know. It's in the past. I kind of like realistic stories if they're like mysterious and stuff. So
Like mystery, historical mysteries?
kind of, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
So what are some of your other favorite books?
I really like the Warrior series.
The Warrior series?
Apparently from Anne Hunter or something. It's her pen name.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah, what's that about?
Well, it's kind of talking animals type thing. Basically,
Awesome.
in the forest were clans of cats trying to get food and stuff, wars and things. It's pretty. All the books have different, I guess you could say, problems. So
Are there a
it's
lot of books in the series?
Yeah, there's like many series in the Warrior series. There's just the normal, then there's the new prophecy, then power of three. There's like 24 in all.
That's awesome, because then you can just read it forever.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to read?
I kind of like reading everywhere as long as I can read.
You take a book with you everywhere?
As long as you can hold a book.
I was always trying to sneak my book into places when I was a kid, and then my mom would be like looking at me sitting in church reading or like going to a funeral reading, and she'd be like, "Oh my god." So I got in trouble for that.
Do
But
you read while walking? Have you mastered that?
I've done that before.
Did you run into things?
Yeah.
it takes a while to master that skill. It really does. What are some of the benefits
Of reading.
reading, do you think?
Well, it could make you good at spelling almost all languages. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think reading also kind of gives you a more active imagination.
Yeah.
If you had a friend who didn't like to read, what would you tell them to try to convince her to read?
Sometimes if you're into the book good enough, it can just be like in your mind. You're watching TV or movies.
Yeah. And that's way better if it's in your own mind, right? Have you learned anything from reading?
Well, like informational, yeah, I've probably
Learned a lot, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm reading a book of elements right now.
Oh,
Elements.
cool.
Wait, like the periodic table? Oh, that's awesome.
I had no idea there was an Einsteinium.
Yeah,
it's a
I know
book.
that one.
Well, what do you think people should do to celebrate National Reading Month?
You know what?
Read a lot. There we go.
Can't get better. Can't get better answer than that.
Go read them.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Noelle. It was great talking to you and hearing your perspectives on reading.
I think you should come every week.
I think you should just replace us, really.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Do you hide like a novel like behind your textbook so the teacher thinks you're being really studious and
I
really...
think I've done that before.
Yes.